Hello folks of YouTube and welcome to this new promo video for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is going to be one of the last videos, I think. It's 15 minutes long. It seems pretty intensive, so presumably, I'm recording this on October 6th, the day of the drop. This is going to be one of the last things we see before launch, so looking forward to it. Let's dive right in. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you consider dropping by the stream. I stream on Twitch, and we'll talk details on that later.
Everyone, it's almost time to begin your journeys in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon
We love to start a
Violet
journey.
games.
We love to
Are
start
you
a journey.
ready? You'll get to catch Pokemon, raise them,
Really?
and battle them.
In a Pokemon game? You're
As
kidding.
you embark on an adventure where the familiar charms of the Pokemon series evolve into a new experience.
No, that couldn't be possible.
As a student at an academy in the Paldea region, you'll take part in an independent study program called the Treasure Hunt.
Okay.
And you'll search this vast world for a precious treasure of your very own.
Love the
But
vests.
hey, at this point, you probably knew all that already, right?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Here's something we hope even you well-informed viewers will enjoy.
That's me.
A sneak peek at 4 particular trainers' journeys in Paldea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is neat.
Now,
They're
let the
really
adventures begin.
trying to leverage the open world thing. Looking forward to this.
This trainer is battling a Pokemon called Lechonk.
We love
Lechonk
Lechonk.
is a gourmand. It's proud of its nose, which it uses to sniff out delicious food.
This is cute. Is it the interface? Yo, what the heck? This is pretty clean. If the environment looks better, it'd be a lot more clean, but
Oh, look!
still very cool to see this,
Quaxly
just sort of out in the
Terastallize.
wild. Very neat. Good look.
Terastallizing is a phenomenon unique to the Paldea region,
Yep.
but all Pokemon can do it.
Okay.
It adds extra punch to moves of the Pokemon's Terra type.
So it's like double stab or something. Interesting. I mean, not double, but
What's
a
that
value
over
on top
there?
of stab.
Is
Interesting.
that a glowing Pokemon?
No. Wait, actually, what is
It
that?
seems to be a Jigglypuff.
Totem?
But why is it shining so bright? Better approach it slowly and start a battle.
Why don't you tell me, mystery announcer? Let's find out together.
Whoa! It Terastallized!
Oh, okay.
Looks like this Jigglypuff has the water type for its Terra type.
Yeah.
Apparently, these sparkly wild Pokemon will Terastallize in battle.
I hope there's a way to change your Terra type. I really hope there's a way to change your Terra type, please.
This Jigglypuff seems pretty tough, but Quaxly's strong too.
So true. We love
Dealing enough
Quaxly.
damage to a wild Terra Pokemon causes its Terastallization to come undone.
Oh. Neat. Okay.
Now, throw a Pokeball! Nice! The wild Jigglypuff was caught.
Okay.
Some Pokemon, like this Jigglypuff, have a Terra type completely different from their
Yeah,
regular
very
type.
cool. Very, very cool.
Any Pokemon is capable of having any of the 18 different types as its Terra type.
I was kind of worried about that. Oh, this is going to be a mess, isn't it?
What's this?
It's gonna be a
Quaxly's
little
out
bit of a
there in the
mess.
world,
Oh.
charging straight toward that Litleo.
It's going to be kind of
Looks
sick for
like Quaxly
competitive.
battled Litleo on its
or a
own
mess.
and won.
What?
That's because the trainer gave Quaxly the Let's Go command. Using Let's Go will send your lead Pokemon out onto the field to battle.
Did we know about this? I don't think I knew about this.
If a Pokemon gets sent out toward
Big
an
fan.
item, it'll go pick it up. Just like Quaxly here. What
Big
a
fan.
useful command for searching
This
your
is like the
surroundings.
Koopas in
These
Paper
Pokemon
Mario.
are so helpful, giving their all for their partner.
Really enjoy
Next,
the focus
the
on the
trainer
world.
opens his map to see where he wants to go.
Okay.
You can set a place as your destination
Nice.
to keep
Very,
yourself on
very
track as
nice.
you go.
Yes. Thank
Then
you.
we can hop atop the legendary Pokemon Miraidon and get going.
I
And
still.
what have we here? It's
that
a
one
base
is-
belonging to Team Star, the school
I don't know how to feel about this. Like I said, cool to have them more
one
involved,
of the 3 major
but like,
stories that will make
they're
up your
just hanging
Paldean
on?
adventures will unfold in bases like this one.
Oh, first 3. Okay, interesting.
Time to face Team Star.
Very interesting.
Our trainer rang the bell and
First 3
barged into the
only.
base.
Oh, it's
takes
like a
some
gauntlet.
guts.
Oh, this is sick.
But things look bad. There are lots of grunts around, and they keep sending
Oh,
out Pokemon.
what?
They just won't quit blocking the way. We'll need
Oh,
to use
very
Let's Go
weird
to defeat
minigame?
Team Star's Pokemon.
Are you forced to use Let's Go? Because if that's the case,
Here we go. All the grunts have been defeated at last. Oh,
Huh.
wait. Is that some kind of tricked out car?
it is in fact a tricked out car.
It is. And atop it is Mela, the boss of Team Star's fire crew.
Okay.
She's
Cool. Hello,
obviously
Mela.
tough. It's easy to see why she's a boss. Time for these trained up Pokemon
Okay,
to
so now we're
battle.
doing a proper fight. Do they keep their HP values? I'm curious.
You'll have to wait for your own adventure to
Not
see how a battle like
sure.
this plays out.
They restored HP here, but that could have been
Now,
anything.
let's check in on another trainer. How's her adventure going? Aha!
Excuse me?
She's using the TM machine at a Pokemon Center. The TM machine lets you make your own TMs, also known as technical machines, using materials Pokemon drop when you defeat
this
or
is
catch them.
so good.
Now, where
hold
will
on.
she go next?
I can't emphasize how good that is. So the way it looks is it says how many do you want made, so I'm assuming this is unlike the TRs. Or was it TRs? Regardless, they were reusable TMs for a long time. If they're reverting to one-time only TMs and making them craftable, that is a super, super clever twist. I really like that.
Seems to
Essentially,
be
it gives you like a centralized location to keep your TMs. Instead of like hunt through the whole game, or like is it in a shop? Is it in the field? Is there some sort of weird NPC quest line to get a TM? It's just, hey, go to the shop, get it crafted. Love that.
desert-like area
Love that.
under a blazing sun. Just looking at it is enough to make you thirsty. Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds
Okay.
like Arvin, her friend in the next grade up, needs some help.
Okay.
To give Arvin a hand, the trainer's headed to a rock face where a Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the Path of Legend, a story where you'll seek out legendary herbs called Herba Mystica.
I don't want to spend another 10 minutes talking
There
about how
it
the
is,
engine looks,
a
but oh
gigantic
my god,
Titan
it's
Pokemon.
dire.
Time to battle.
Yo. Giant Cloth is great, though. We love this.
Right off the bat, there's Icy Wind, the move our trainer taught Drifloon earlier.
Yes.
Icy Wind lowered the Titan Cloth's speed stat.
We'd love to see that. We love a lowered speed
Drifloon
stat.
Terastallized to become a grass type.
Okay.
This is Terra Blast, a new move that changes type to match the user's Terra type when the user is Terastallized.
Is this
It ought
like...
to be handy for a Pokemon
Whoa.
with a Terra type different
I'm curious,
from its
I'm
regular
curious,
types.
yeah, I'm
Looks like
curious
Cloth
what
suddenly got
the
somewhere else to be.
what the base power
Wait,
is on that,
What's
but
our
this could
trainer
be like the
doing
new
now
hidden
of all
power,
times?
basically.
Looks like she's taking a little break from adventure.
A little bit of link
to trade
trade? Okay.
Pokemon with a friend.
I take a link trade.
And
Cool.
over here, her trade partner has received Girafarig.
Hey.
Seems like she immediately added
I love
Girafarig
Pokemon
to
in the
her
field
team,
like
and
this.
she's gonna let it run around in
Love
the
to see
field
that.
and train up for some battles.
Nice. You get blasted. This field looks pretty nice.
Oh,
I thought I'd seen some
Girafarig
thumbnails about this today. I
evolved?
try not to see details, but yo,
did its tail become its head? Or is its head wearing its tail?
Farigiraf.
What an
Stop.
unexpected
Wait, that's really
evolution.
good.
Seems like
Oh,
Girafarig
wait, Toxel.
has evolved into Farigiraf. In the Paldea region's Pokédex, you can see
Stop,
photos
that's
of
so
Pokemon
cute.
as well as information
This is so
about them,
cute.
so
I
you
love
can get to
this.
know them
New Pokédex
even
interface looks
better.
fantastic. Oh, this is very cute.
Let's check
Okay,
out
loved
the
that.
town
That's
of
great.
Artisan next. It looks like one big park. Now
Okay,
that the
yeah.
trainer's Pokemon have
Oh,
gotten
I'm about it,
stronger,
I'm about it.
seems she's made her way to a gym. She's following Victory Road,
Yup.
the story where you'll conquer all 8 gyms to achieve champion rank.
Okay,
Nimona, the battle-loving
nice.
trainer who'll show you the ropes, is all fired
Victory
up.
Road, yeah.
Before you can
There's a lot
battle
of
gym
very
leader,
clever
you'll first have to pass the gym test at their
recontextualizing
gym.
or
Better get started
reimagining
right
the
away.
classic mechanics. Like just taking the whole thing and saying this is Victory
All
Road,
right,
the gym
that's the
challenge.
gym test
That's
passed.
that's clever.
Time to battle the
Instead
gym
of like
leader.
a specific cave. Being Victory
Here
Road.
comes Gracias, the grass-type gym leader, with a
Okay.
striking entry.
Yeah, we love Fido. Okay.
Whoa! Sudowoodo terastallized and became a grass type.
Sick.
Are you gonna be okay, Fido?
Probably not.
How's our trainer gonna handle this one?
Yo, what's Trailblaze? That's a little dire.
Aha! She's gonna fight back by having her own Pokemon terastallize.
It's wild that you can just sort of do this whenever it seems. Because, like, only Dynamax in certain places in Sun and Moon. In a Sword and
Fido
Shield.
became a flying type. That should give it an edge against this
Should it?
grass-type Sudowoodo. No matter who or
When you
what
use
you're
Baby
up
Doll
against,
Eyes?
with some smart terastallizing, you'll have nothing to fear. I can't wait to see how battles
See,
will
the
unfold
terastallizing is
between
tricky 'cause, like,
terastallized Pokemon.
That would be the strategic element would be there if you didn't have to like pre-build a Pokemon for it. Interesting.
This trainer's heading into a hair
Hey.
salon to spice things up.
Hey, very nice.
Wow, look at all these options. How are you supposed to choose?
We love the customization.
Huh.
We'd love to see it.
I kind of want to try that hairstyle too. And now to complete the look. Plenty to choose from here too.
Oh my god.
I feel like I could
This
spend all
goes
day
pretty
on
hard,
this.
actually. Pretty impressed.
And while you're trying out all
Hey,
sorts of styles,
yep.
you can whip out the camera
This is
app and go
kind of a
snap,
no-brainer
snap,
these days.
snap. Looks like
And
this trainer found the perfect
it's so much
style.
fun
Line up
just
a
to
good shot
use.
and snap.
Does it great
Now
on stuff
they've
like
updated
Twitter
their
for
profile
building up a
picture.
community around a game. All this
Looking
kind of
back on
fun,
photos you've
expressive
taken of
stuff
scenic
is
vistas or
super
memorable
key,
moments with beloved
especially for a
Pokemon
game
is
like
just one more
Pokemon.
way to enjoy your adventure.
This guy rules.
And now it's picnic time with Pokemon.
Oh, is this like the curry equivalent?
When Pokemon have gotten dirty from a long journey, a nice scrub and shower gets them all clean.
Oh.
Looks like it feels
Version,
nice too.
3 or 4 of this mechanic.
Before
Cute.
having lunch, Pokemon can get
Oh.
out some energy by playing with a ball. You can just tell how much fun they're having.
Kinda.
Oh wow, could this be a Pokemon egg? Apparently, eggs can sometimes be found during picnics.
What?
And now, the moment we've been waiting
Yo.
for, sandwich time.
Excuse me?
Prepared with plenty of ingredients they bought in town. It
What
can
is
be tough
happening?
deciding which sandwich to make. This one may be a little overstuffed. It might not hold together.
I fully don't understand. Why is this here?
Just gotta put the bread on top and finish it off with a pick.
What?
Done.
Why?
Let's see how it tastes. Oh, looks like it's a hit with everyone. Eating sandwiches can give you benefits, like making certain types of Pokemon easier to
Oh,
catch,
no.
or making your Pokemon gain more experience points.
Oh.
Time for a group photo
Okay.
with these satisfied Pokemon. Where to go next? Oh hey, looks like more of our trainer friends
Okay.
have shown up.
Alright. Co-op, like I've been
Alright,
saying.
they're gonna
One
take
of
on
those
a Terra
things
raid
that
battle.
is just like
Can these
a
trainers
critical
work
part of this
together
game.
to defeat the Terra
The
Pokemon
on-field
before
co-op
time
is
runs out?
fantastic. We've had co-op before, but mostly in designated areas, not just walking around. At least as far as I remember.
Their opponent is a Chansey that's Terastallized into a ghost type. What kind of fight will the strong, sparkling Chansey put up?
Ghost type Chansey, huh? Is that even productive for Chansey? I don't. You know what? We're not thinking about the meta right now.
It's really powerful. These trainers better stay determined, band together, and strike back.
Stay determined, you say. We got some, interesting sounding music in the background. We know that a certain dog worked
If
on
your
the game.
Pokemon gets knocked out in a Terra raid battle, don't worry.
Saying. Just
You can
saying.
recover and rejoin the fray.
Oh.
Hang in
Oh.
there, Sableye.
Oh, that's cute.
Along with using your Pokemon's moves, you also have the option to support your allies by cheering. It's all about teamwork.
Oh, clever. Okay, wow.
Watch how the battle's going and decide how you'll handle the fight and work
Plus
with
1 to
your
2
fellow
stats?
trainers.
Wow.
Almost there. Keep it up.
I still can't get over how I do not like the visuals on Terastallize. We don't love it, folks.
Wow, that was a
I don't love
beautiful
it, at
Terra Raid battle victory. And with it comes the chance to catch this Terra Pokemon. When you join forces to win your battles, the bonds between friends and Pokemon shine even brighter.
What? Neat animation,
All right,
honestly.
That Chansey with a rare Terra type is now
Okay,
part
so
of the team.
that's what I wanted to hear.
So, what'd
So
you think?
Terra raids probably get you the
While you were
rarer
getting a
Terra
look at
types.
these 4 trainers' journeys, did you spot a glimmer of something that could become your personal treasure?
But there's some relatively horrifying
Encounters with
possibilities.
Titan Pokemon, face-offs with Team Star, taking on
Like
gyms.
swapping
There's
Tyranitar
plenty
into
more to
a,
be said about
something
all
not
these
4x
things.
weak to fighting.
Of course.
Like,
What you just saw was only a
that's gonna
glimpse
be
of
a
the
mess.
adventures awaiting you in the Paldea
a lot of
region.
stuff's gonna be a mess
Which
with Terra
Pokemon
typing.
will you choose? Who
Singles
will
may be
you
in shambles again, but
What sort of
so it goes.
exciting adventures will you have? It's all up to you.
Okay.
Your adventures are right
For
around
Rigoraph,
the corner. May
that's
they
huge.
shine bright.
That's huge. November 18th. Just over a month left. The time of recording. Okay. Yeah, I mean, There's not a lot to talk about, honestly.
away.
I'm actually surprised at how little this video got to cover, despite it being 14 minutes long. I think, you know, seeing the Let's Go mechanic was very cool. For me, I think one of the biggest things is seeing the TMs. I mean, this is I want to go back to that real quick, but that looks
on track as you go.
Exceedingly clever.
How's her adventure going?
Okay, let's see. Double check. Here we go. TM made.
Aha! She's using
Materials
the
for LP
TM
as well.
machine at
There we go. So
Pokemon
yeah.
Center.
Sortable. How many should I make? So yeah, so these are definitely be consumable again. That's really, really cool. I really like that, and I'm curious too if these are photos of the move being used or like how they're discovered. Because if this is just like once you see the move, you can craft it. Oh my god, that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be so cool if that's how this works. Now collecting the materials, I have no idea. Getting a little nervous about the crafting side of things, but it's an open world game. It feels very much like within the rights of said open world game to do a crafting thing. At least, you know, it fits into the gameplay flow pretty well. Especially if we're doing stuff like minimizing grinding sim with the Let's Go mechanic.
Using materials Pokemon drop when you defeat
leads to a very different type of open world exploration than we're used to. Really, really neat. So that I love.
Now, where will she go next?
The Titans, I still don't fully understand what the Titans storyline's all about, and if they're just big or whatever. I'm also surprised there's no Gigantamax equivalent we've seen revealed yet, at least as far as I'm aware. It's all just been sort of generic Terastallize, which is not a horrible thing, but I really like seeing those unique designs. So it's a little weird that we just have.
Looks like Quaxley battled Litleo on its own and won.
Oh, this is the Palmy. That's cute. Anything else? I wonder if there are new moms that I sort of missed because I would just focus on the other parts of the UI.
There.
I don't think we'd seen Palmy at least. Maybe we did, but
could this?
We got some mons in here for sure. It's
unfold between terastallized Pokemon.
I think this is going to be, you know, like anybody who's played a Magic the Gathering limited format knows, there's a lot of mechanics that often look very odd at first blush,
Looks like
but
she's taking a little break from adventuring
in
to
practice
Pokemon with a friend.
Play much better than they look. And I'm hopeful that Terastallization is that mechanic here. That once we get to play with it, it'll make a lot more sense and flow a lot better than I'm anticipating right now. Because right now I'm thinking like, oh no, like I got this Girafarig and it's got water Terra type and I want to swap with the grass, so I gotta go catch another one and raise it up and get the moveset settled and craft more TMs for it. And it's like, that sounds a little dicey. So if that, I mean, I don't know how likely that is though. Maybe it's going to be, you know, you want specific Terra types, and when you're catching them on for the first time or you're breeding one for the first time, you're going to be focused on the Terra type. That, or there could be items that change it later, and then all this is a moot point anyway, right? Like if by the end game you can change the type, or even by the mid game, nothing matters anymore, right? Because like then it's all good. So a lot of interesting stuff. I love the UI. I think, you know, my complaints about the engine aside, in terms of the actual rendering of the environments, the UI is gorgeous. I think it looks fantastic. I love the new features like the little cards of Pokemon photos on the Pokédex. I think all the menus look slick. Like all the UI design is really, really nice. I really like that. The new in the field battles look fantastic. Everything looks really good, except for the environment assets. So, you know, that aside, really excited. And, you know, open world stuff, like I've been saying, if they can land this, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, Pokemon hasn't had this yet. We've had games with explorable worlds. We've had games with sort of open worlds and open world areas, like the wild area in Sword and Shield. But we haven't had a game that is genuinely like this open. And I'm very, very curious to see what happens. Sandwiches, I have no idea. This may be one of those things you do once and go, huh, that was kind of cool, and then don't do it again. It could be a thing you have to do all the time to get those buffs up for grinding efficiency. I don't know. There's a lot of questions up in the air. Pokemon's never been a very grindy game, so I question the need for bonus XP, but hey, maybe it helps. Maybe if we gotta raise up, you know, 18 versions of certain mons, then hey, that's a different story. But yeah, it all looks very cute, and I'm really, really enjoying the focus on sculpting your own adventure the way that makes sense to you. I think that's a very clever way to play this. You know, it's a very generic open world type mechanic. It's not anything new mechanically, but in terms of the actual presentation of the game's flow, that's really, really cool. I think that's a really neat idea. Pokemon's historically been an incredibly linear franchise, and that's not a bad thing in the slightest, but a lot of people have been asking for a lot of years for games that are more open, more exploratory, more just whatever. And this seems to be doing a good job of handling that. I'm curious what happens if you don't want to do one of these things. Like, if you don't want to fight the Titans, are you going to be missing out on tons of content? If you don't do it, like stuff that's locked, like other Pokemon and areas, you only get to see if you do that. Are there items you don't get? Is it going to be a slog to catch up if you ignore it till the end, or will it scale? And there's a lot of questions there about how the open world mechanics are going to interact with the game, the game's broad macro level flow. But all that said, I think there's a lot of promise there, and there's a lot of potential. And if they nail it, it's going to be a ton of fun. So that's basically what I got, I think. And for Giraffe, that's. I mean, come on, what's not to like here? Let's see. Yeah, that's a great note to end on, I think. Look at this. Come on. No matter how frustrating anything may seem from the Pokemon Company, this is great. I love this. So this is genius. So that's what I got. I think, not a ton to say. The TM stuff I'm really a big fan of, unless pending the material collection not being horrendous. Even if it's like a little grindy, I think it'll be kind of a satisfying process to go out and get TMs. I think that's really a really neat way to integrate that into the game. Especially if we get those earlier than usual, if we're getting access to more TMs earlier in the game, that's going to be really, really cool. Especially given that Terra types make us more interested in more type coverage than we ever have been before, even during the game itself. Because if you want to use your Terastal type during, the story portion of the game, you're going to want moves to match it. And if your mon doesn't learn those moves naturally, you'll need TMs if they learn the TMs. So, I think there's some layers here that make that a really clever move, and I'm really glad to see that. Same with co-op, looking forward to it. So yeah, that's what I got for today. If you liked this video, make sure you consider subscribing below to find more from me. I cover any and all Pokemon news, Nintendo Directs, any sort of major news conferences or presentations from big companies, as well as, aside from that, we've got coverage of video games themselves. I play video games on the channel. Can you believe that? I stream every night, Sunday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/SL_TV. And we have VODs coming up on here regularly-ish, and we're going to be catching up on more of those soon. So if you want to come join us live for games including Ace Attorney, what we're being playing through right now, Mouse Runner, Splatoon, all sorts of other stuff, come on by, join us live, and otherwise, hopefully we'll see you around on the channel. Until next time, folks, enjoy yourselves, get some rest, and peace out.